This is a day when the Congress got a 3-1 drubbing in the ballot test. Telangana has come as some sort of a solace for the grand old party. Revanth Reddy, who is now set to take over as the first Congress chief minister of the state, managed to not just take on the BRS, but also defeat it decisively. Just a few months ago, this would have been considered unthinkable. So today, on India Upfront Special Edition, we are going to focus on Telangana. Everyone has been talking about the three states of Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. But it is Telangana which actually is going to set up the fight for 2024. Yes, the BJP did not make the government here, but make no mistake, both in the Congress forming the government, the BJP increasing its vote share and its seat share, and the performance, or rather the non-performance of the BRS, there is a big signal that the voters are sending out. For the first time, a Congress government in Telangana became a reality. It will go a long way in bolstering the grand old party's hopes of getting a stronger hold in the south. But what will it mean for the elections next year? Remember, the Congress has not officially declared the CM face in the state, but after the David versus Goliath battle, it has been assumed, it's almost a given in fact, who is going to be the chief minister of the Congress. So before we go any further, let me quickly take you through the seat shares of what the Telangana public have given to the different political parties. The Congress is in a clear majority of 65 that you see here. The BRS 39, the BJP plus is at 8, and the AIMIM have retained their exact 7. It's that exact 7 seats which come every time. They contested 9 but have got those same 7 in the heart of Hyderabad. We will analyze each one of these seats as well. But before we go any further, JVC Sriram has travelled across Telangana, has helped us analyze these elections, political analyst and supporter of the Congress, the person who has some reason to cheer today, Lokesh Jindal, with the Congress forming a government. JVC, first thoughts about these numbers. And people may accuse us of, overhyping the BJP's numbers. But explain to us the importance of this figure 8 from 1 straight to 8 in the assembly for BJP plus.
It's a really a stellar performance considering the fact where BJP was coming from. And look at the kind of seats they won. They won, as we have been discussing right from the beginning, that is the northern Telangana, the bordering with Maharashtra. That's where they're going to strike. Nizamabad Urban, Nirmal, Adilabad, Mudol, Kamareddy, Armoor, Sripur. 7 of them coming from those districts of Adilabad, Nizamabad and Karimnagar.
Are you able to come and walk across? Because it's actually good for our viewers to see here on the map where these seats are. And we have, through the day, always showed you for your understanding what the importance and the significance of these seats are. So take a look here. This
is Maharashtra.
Yes. So what JVC was talking about, first look at the comparison. You've got 2018 here, all pink and a little splash of green over here, which was Asifabad. But cut to 2023, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there is one Gosha Mahal here, right in the middle of Greater Hyderabad. Cluster surrounded by the green of AIMIM, one Raja Singh surrounded by all AIMIM. But explain to us each one of these seats and their location.
So let's look at, go to the first seat.
So you have Adilabad.
Adilabad, Payal Shankar is winning this seat. And Adilabad was a seat where BJP had won the parliamentary seat also.
Tribal area.
Tribal area. And more importantly, this has a population of 22% of Muslims, 22 to 24% of Muslims.
So a minority-dominated seat was occupied by the BRS earlier, but the BJP has swung.
BJP has swung. And it was expected that it will be swinging.
Again, you have got Sirpur. Dr. P. Harish Babu has taken this away from BRS.
Unexpected. This was actually supposed to be won by Congress.
Why?
Because, we felt on the ground that it will be a very tough task for BJP to come in. Basically because The narrative was Congress was coming back to power. Congress had some structure in this particular constituency, and there was a tripolar fight. So there are two options which were there. One, because of being a tripolar fight, probably BRS could sail through. Or if there is a wave of anti-incumbency, Congress could sail through. Nobody expected this constituency, Sirpur, to go to BJP. It's a big surprise.
Okay.
And mind you, again, Sirpur has got around 12% of Muslim population.
So, mudhole we have again going from the BRS to BJP.
This was expected. This
Why?
seat was expected because, BJP has a structure here. And we talked about Eknath Shinde. Eknath Shinde had campaigned
this is the
here.
Maharashtra
Exactly.
border.
It's a power.
Of course.
It's a power who's winning that seat.
Okay, so Eknath Shinde had come campaigned over here and Mr. Pawar, Ram Rao Pawar has won it for the BJP. Then we have Nirmal. Here is where the Prime Minister had carried out a rally.
This is something, as say, everybody in the social media, the BJP supporters, they're asking only one question. We want Prime Minister at Nirmal.
Why?
Nirmal is a small sleepy town. See, there were certain clashes which had happened and BRS guys were probably, stopped some Hindu festival happening there.
Is this the place where the Bhensa riots had happened?
No, a little bit further that, somewhere closer to that. But that's where, see, when BRS guys entered inside, some of the Hindu people did not even allow them inside. So this was a seat
and
which
this was
given.
a BRS seat.
It was a BRS seat, but last time also they performed pretty well. BJP had performed pretty well. So this was a seat which was expected. PM gave his push. And you see, people think that Narendra Modi means only upwards of Vindhyas. But look at it, Nirmal, he had come. He had come, he had spent the time, and normally these are places where BJP do not expose.
And this was just before his roadshow. So
Exactly.
he did his roadshow on the second last day, and in the morning before that, he went to Nirmal, then came to Hyderabad
in
and
the
did
last
his
minute, there was
roadshow.
a small thing which was uncertainty which was there, was because PM was exposed there. Probably BRS and Congress will get into some kind of an arrangement to beat BJP. It did not happen.
Armoor.
This was again, you look at this seat, this also comes under the same segment. So this was again expected, but probably a tough seat, and it is BJP has won. Probably we need to look at what is it.
And finally, of course, we have the seat
but again in Armoor also 12%. So there is a story there.
Okay, they gained 12% in Armoor.
Nizamabad Urban. This is a big one. Why is it a big one? Because Nizamabad Urban is represented by Arvind Dharmapuri, who himself had lost in his assembly seat. But the point here is that there is a 42% Muslim population here, which means there is a huge amount of counter-polarization which had happened.
The most interesting thing that has happened is that all of these seats that the BJP has taken has been snatched from the BRS, not the Congress. All of these are BRS seats which the BJP has snatched.
We're talking about it, Padmaja, that the fight is predominantly BJP is fighting against BRS. If BJP had not won the 7 seats, BRS would have gone to 46. So very few seats like Kalvakuruthi and in Hyderabad only, BJP was fighting against Congress. One of the reasons why probably the BJP could not grow big, because in Congress strongholds, this is this southern part, BJP did not grow at all. And that is what is evident. And we need to see how many seats in southern Telangana they've got deposits.
Okay, and finally we're talking about Kama Reddy, which is the man of the day. KV Ramana Reddy came from nowhere. Like we said, we told you this on exit poll day, that this ordinary man, the man GVC called a local bus who stays there, who builds hospitals, he has beaten Revanth Reddy, he has beaten KCR, both of them fighting for the CM's post, and look who took away the prize.
There is a story here. The story is, you may be a very big guy in the state politics, but when you're coming as an outsider, and when there is a local guy who's doing hard work and who's probably have a goodwill of the people, you be KCR, you be Revanth Reddy, you be a former chief minister or a sitting chief minister, an incoming chief minister, people have given the verdict.
Absolutely.
And Padmaja, I think we have to also remind people that we played a video in Times Now a couple of weeks back, showing that 2-bedroom apartment built on lake. That's Kama Reddy. They've used it very well.
It's also shattering another myth that has been perpetuated, that BJP is a North Indian party. Here is a man who is a BJP Karyakarta, KV Ramana Reddy. He is as South Indian as any South Indian. And he is winning on a BJP ticket in Telangana. That is the power of the Karyakarta that the Prime Minister was speaking of. Even after a win, we spoke to him. He remains just as unassuming. Let's listen in to the man today being hailed as a giant slayer.
जी, मैं उसको मामूली अभ्यर्थी जैसा देखा था, मामूली कैंडिडेट जैसा देखा था। अपना आम आदमी पूरा अपन को सपोर्ट करा, जिताया। हम कामारेड्डी का एमएलए बन गया, लेकिन हम बीजेपी कैडर को नहीं तो 65,000 वोट्स डाले वाले को एमएलए नहीं हूँ मैं पूरा 2,50,000 वोटर्स को एमएलए हूँ, 4 लाख पीपल को एमएलए हूँ।
मैं 4 लाख लोगों का एमएलए हूं. What is the voting percentage? Now that is the other important thing that must be noted. This is not just about the seats increasing, but also the vote share of the BJP. Take a look between 2018 and 2023. What has changed? The BRS from 46 has come down to 37%, which is just shy of 10% drop. The Congress has increased their vote share by 7%. They were already at 32. They have gone up to 39. But who else has increased their vote share by 7%? It's the BJP. They were at 7% last time around, and they have doubled their vote share, going up to 14%. AIMIM has actually become half. From the 2.7% they had earlier, they have come down to 1.94%. Yes, right now, Revanth Reddy is the man of the moment, but we also have got details of who all are going to be in his cabinet. Before we analyze that, let's open this up. Pratyush Kant, spokesperson of the BJP, JVC Sriram already with us, Sameer Chaugankar, senior journalist, Lokesh Jindal, political analyst, Dinesh Chaudhary, spokesperson of the BRS, and Adil Hassan, spokesperson of the AIMIM. Sameer ji, मैं पहले आपके पास आना चाहूंगी. In the most unlikely of places, तेलंगाना में लोग हंस रहे थे, कहते थे बीजेपी तो कहां की पार्टी है, एक सीट वाली आप पार्टी है. एमआईएम कह रही थी आप कहां ही लड़ोगे. एंड हियर इज अ पार्टी दैट आफ्टर 4 Lok Sabha MPs now has 8 MLAs in a state like तेलंगाना, जिसको सब कह रहे हैं कि भाई ये तो नॉर्थ इंडिया की पार्टी है.
बिल्कुल. तेलंगाना को लेकर मैं आपको बता देता हूं कि जब सुनील बंसल ने तेलंगाना का संगठन के प्रभारी का चार्ज लिया था, जब उन्हें महासचिव बना के तेलंगाना की जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उन्होंने अमित शाह जी से बहुत स्पष्ट कहा था. हेलो,
हाँ जी बोलिए समीर जी.
हेलो हेलो हाँ, जब सुनील बंसल को तेलंगाना की जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, तेलंगाना के अंदर सुनील बंसल ने संगठन के स्तर पर काम किया और चुनाव के 1 महीने पहले सुनील बंसल ने अमित शाह जी को दिल्ली में मिलकर रिपोर्ट सौंपी कि 15 सीटें ऐसी है जहां हम वहां पर दबंगी से लड़े तो चुनाव जीत सकते हैं और ग्राउंड लेवल हमारे फेवर के अंदर है. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वहां से मोमेंटम तेलंगाना में भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने बनाया और 119 सीटों को छोड़ के 15 सीटों पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी फोकस किया कि हमें ये सीटें जीतना है. मुझे लग रहा है प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की जो अपील है, सबका साथ, सबका विकास और सबका विश्वास, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के लगातार वहां चुनाव प्रचार अभियान करने, केसीआर के करप्शन, फेमिनिज्म, अपना परिवारवाद के बात करने के बाद, कांग्रेस के ऊपर अटैक करने के बाद जनता के बीच में ये विश्वास हुआ कि जिस पार्टी को हम 4 सांसद 2019 के अंदर दे सकते हैं, वह पार्टी प्रदेश के अंदर भी हमें बेहतर प्रशासन दे सकती है. और आप देखिए, जहां की पार्टी ओवैसी की पार्टी जो तेलंगाना की पार्टी है, आज उसके कितने विधायक है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का विधायक देखिए,
कितने विधायक है और कितना उनका वोट शेयर है. आदिल हसन, फर्स्ट थॉट्स. आप पहले कह रहे थे एक एमएलए की पार्टी हो, आप क्या ही बोलोगे. आज आपसे ज्यादा आप ही के गढ़ में बीजेपी के एमएलए हैं. आप तो हैदराबाद की पार्टी हैं, हैदराबाद की, और हैदराबाद के दिल में एक बीजेपी का एमएलए है, राइट इन द सेंटर.
मैम आपको ये गलतफहमी हो रही है कि हैदराबाद में बीजेपी जीती है. जहां जहां एमआईएम था, बीजेपी का जमानत जब्त हो गया है. 4 एमपी को इन्होंने चुनाव लड़वाया, 3 एमपी हार गए. इनका इटला राजेंद्र जो कैंपेन का इंचार्ज था, वो चुनाव हार गया. आप सिर्फ जबरदस्ती बीजेपी को आगे दिखा रही है. बीजेपी सिर्फ 9
सीटें तो जीते हैं, मैं क्या आगे दिखा रही हूँ.
ये जीत हुई है,
8 सीटें तो जीते हैं ना.
बीजेपी ने नहीं हराया हमें. अकबर, अरे मैडम, 9 बीजेपी 100 पूरा सीट लड़ी, 119 सीट पे जीत रही है. 9 सीट, अरे हम 9 सीट पे 7 सीट जीत गए. मेरा स्ट्राइक रेट देखिए आप. 100 प्रधानमंत्री आ रहे हैं, गृह मंत्री आ रहे हैं, योगी आदित्यनाथ आ रहे हैं, हेमंता बिस्वासा आ रहे हैं, स्मृति ईरानी आ रही है. करोड़ों रुपए का खर्च हो रहा है, चार्टर्ड प्लेन उतर रहा है. तब आप देखिए कि 8 सीट 9 सीट बड़ी मुश्किल से लेकर आए हैं. उसके लिए इतना नैरेटिव मत बनाइए.
स्ट्राइक रेट बहुत बर्बाद है, नैरेटिव मत बनाइए. समीर जी,
एक सच्चाई है, तेलंगाना की आवाम ने रिजेक्ट कर दिया है.
ये नैरेटिव की बात नहीं है। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की लोकप्रियता है जो उत्तर से लेकर दक्षिण तक प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की लोकप्रिय है। और आप जमीनी संगठन देखिए, आज ओबीसी की पार्टी एआईएमआईएम से ज्यादा विधायक भारतीय जनता पार्टी क्या है। और आज का ये परिणाम बता रहा है कि 2024 का जब लोकसभा चुनाव होगा, तेलंगाना की 12 सीटें भारतीय जनता पार्टी जीतेगी। ये उसी को भी संदेश है, ये केसीआर को भी संदेश है, जो केसीआर खुद कामारेड्डी से चुनाव हार गए हैं। आने वाले 5 साल के बाद भारतीय जनता पार्टी की पूर्ण बहुमत के राज्य में सरकार बनने वाली है।
Who would have thought, Dinesh Chaudhary, that an incumbent chief minister would lose on one of the seats that he contested, and that too at the hands of the BJP? Is this also a narrative?
Padmaja, if you see, even most popular CMs like N.T. Ramarao had lost an election, Mamata Banerjee has lost an election. So, going to the local factors, that might have been taken place. But let me ask you one thing. If really BJP was so popular or people were really going for BJP, then let me ask you, why did Bandi Sanjay, who is the Karimnagar MP and also National General Secretary of BJP, lose in Karimnagar? Why did Arvind Dharmapuri, who was in charge of Nizamabad parliamentary constituency and MP of it, why did he lose the election? Why did Etela Rajender, who successfully won it in the by-election for BJP and he was made the campaign chairman, why did he lose the election? Why did Raghunandan Rao, who initiated BJP's momentum in Telangana with his victory in Dubbaka, why did he lose the election? So, the local factor or the local candidates, and let me tell you, few of the candidates who have won from BJP this time, they are not originally from BJP, like Maheshwar Reddy. He was a strongman from Congress.
So?
He had differences with Revanth Reddy and he shifted to BJP. Even the Mudhol candidate, he was also previously with Congress.
Okay,
so,
let's actually show the details of all of these losing candidates of the BJP that Mr. Chaudhary is talking about. So you'll have a better idea, and then JVC, you can answer, why did all of these VIP candidates lose out? The key fights, we had Bandi Sanjay Kumar. He was fighting from Karimnagar, and even though the election hasn't been called just as yet, he is trailing. And you have got Gangula Karmakar, who is, of course, a minister or who was a minister. He is the one who is in the lead over here. The other big face is Etala Rajender. Everyone is talking about how he is lost in both of his seats.
Right.
2 seats that he contested. And again, in the seat of Hazurabad, it is the BRS who has won. The other big faces we are talking about in the key fight, again, Etala Rajender, this time in Gajwel, where you have K. Chandrasekhar Rao leading. What explains all of this? Let's go through the other graphics also, but what explains
so
this?
first, Karimnagar, I would definitely say that we have told the exit poll time itself that when you showed Karimnagar, BJP was leading, I had said that more than 70,000 Muslim votes are there. And very clearly, Congress and BRS had come to an arrangement where Karimnagar, Bandi Sanjay is losing.
So
it
they're
was
doing
from day one.
strategic alliance against the BJP to
Definitely yes,
Okay,
certainly yes.
Match fixing, says JVC Sriram, by the Congress and the BRS to make sure that Karimnagar was lost by Bandi Sanjay.
Neither of them want Bandi Sanjay to win.
No, Padmaja, everybody knows wherever BJP had a little bit of strong candidate, Congress was pitching a, weak candidature. Look at Goshamel, who was the candidate. And regarding Karimnagar, before speaking, everybody knows the Congress candidate was a follower of Bandi Sanjay. I will show you pictures of both of them going together on a same Enfield, or both of them addressing same meetings also. So it is very clearly evident who is in hand in glove with who.
Okay, you want
BJP
to quickly respond to this, Lokesh Jindal?
Weak candidates against each other.
Why is the Congress candidate writing an Enfield with Bandi Sanjay?
Well, ये दोस्ती हम नहीं भूलेंगे. Whatever he wants to say, he can dream of it. I can understand the aftershocks that have been caused. See, Padmaja, what you are assuming as success of BJP, I see as a complete failure of BJP. Because in 2019 Lok Sabha elections, BJP was able to have 2 members elected from Telangana, 4 members elected from Telangana with 19.65% of voter share. And Congress just had 3. Subsequently, if you see, we had BJP gaining inroads into Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation as well. So there was a strong anti-incumbency wave against BRS, and both Congress and BJP had opportunity to benefit from it. But what happened was BJP lost miserably and Congress outwitted it, outsmarted, checkmated BJP.
Okay, Pratyush,
Because
respond to this. You are trying to show this as some great win in Telangana. Interestingly, and we'll play that out in just a second, the Prime Minister also, when he started his speech today, he said, Bharat Mata ki jai, awaaz Telangana tak jani chahiye. So, Pratyush Kant, you may want people to believe that Telangana is the next big frontier, but Lokesh Jindal said it's not happening. It's a big failure.
Well, ma'am, that was a clarion call given by the Prime Minister to the workers. Tomorrow, 6 a.m., the Karyakartas in Telangana will be back doing their job, which these political parties who are there for their sunshine, quote unquote, they cannot look beyond family. We are a cadre-based party. The Prime Minister made it very clear that we have to start working. We go with a developed scheme and about focus. Focus is clearly on what we have to give to women, youth, children, farmers. We have a report card made and we work on that. Now, I was listening to everybody for a long time. I want to make few points. In Telangana, last time we won 1 seat, we won 4 seats in the parliament. So it is for clear, you started your show, what's going to happen in 2024. We are going to sweep Telangana. People vote differently. For parliament election, people know India is in safe hands under Modi ji. So I have no doubt that we are going to sweep the election.
Both the BRS and Congress vehemently shaking their head. Lokesh Jindal, you first, then Mr. Chaudhary.
Padmaja, if you look at the seats that BJP has won, they belong to the very region where we have the present incumbent member of parliaments of BJP.
Yes, correct.
So there is no inroads that they have made inside the Telangana territory. I am telling you, in fact, they have lost certain seats which were within the area of their member of parliament.
Agreed.
Had BJP gained any political mileage or an advantage, it should have been able to at least have the entire circumference of the northern Telangana under its control. But it's a big failure.
Okay, Sameer ji, do you want to respond to this कि आपके basically जो 4 सीटें हैं उसी में ले दे के आपकी कोई असेंबली की सीट आई है, कोई बढ़त नहीं हुई है. आदिल हसन, उसके बाद आपके पास आती हूँ. हाँ.
तेलंगाना में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का प्रदर्शन ये बताता है कि 2028 में जब 5 साल बाद चुनाव होंगे विधानसभा के, वहां भारतीय जनता पार्टी पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार बनाएगी. आप भारतीय जनता पार्टी का वोट परसेंटेज देखिए. पिछली बार की आप तुलना कीजिए, 1 सीट भारतीय जनता पार्टी की आई थी, आज 9 टाइम्स भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सीटें बढ़ चुकी है. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की लोकप्रियता तेलंगाना में कर्नाटका जैसी हो रही है. और साउथ में जिस हिसाब से कर्नाटका भारतीय जनता पार्टी का मजबूत गढ़ बन गया है, तेलंगाना विल बी द नेक्स्ट कर्नाटका फॉर भारतीय जनता पार्टी. आप ये मान के चलिएगा, कर्नाटक में के साथ तेलंगाना भारतीय जनता पार्टी का स्ट्रांग होल्ड बनेगा. और इसके लिए बहुत इंतजार नहीं करना है. जस्ट वेट फॉर 3 मंथ्स. 2024 के लोकसभा इलेक्शन में भारतीय जनता पार्टी कम से कम 9 to 10 सीट लोकसभा की तेलंगाना में जीतेगी. ये आज का परिणाम बता रहा है. और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने आज बहुत स्पष्ट बोला है कि आज की आवाज तेलंगाना तक जाना चाहिए.
एक बार वो बात सुन लेते हैं. When he spoke about Telangana, and आदिल हसन, आप रिस्पॉन्ड कीजिए. सबसे ज्यादा अगर खतरा किसी को होना चाहिए, वो तो ओवैसी साहब को होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ले दे के उनकी जो सीट है, वहां की जो असेंबली सीट्स हैं, उसमें भी अब खतरे के बादल मंडरा रहे हैं. लेट्स क्विकली लिसन टू द प्राइम मिनिस्टर एंड देन आई विल गो टू आदिल हसन.
भारत माता की आवाज तेलंगाना तक पहुंचनी चाहिए. भारत माता की, भारत माता की. आज की विजय.
आदिल साहब, आवाज तेलंगाना तक पहुंच गई. It was a clear statement of intent today.
Yes, मैम. मैम, तेलंगाना की आवाम पूछ रही है टर्मरिक बोर्ड कहां है, पूछ रही है तेलंगाना ट्राइबल यूनिवर्सिटी कहां है, पूछ रही है कि मिजोरम में आवाज क्यों नहीं पहुंची प्रधानमंत्री की, मणिपुर क्यों नहीं पहुंची. तेलंगाना की आवाम पूछ रही है कि प्रधानमंत्री जब बाढ़ में तेलंगाना हैदराबाद डूबा था तो प्रधानमंत्री कहां थे. तेलंगाना की आवाम पूछ रही है कि आज तक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस 9.5 साल में प्रधानमंत्री क्यों नहीं किए? पूरी ताकत लगा दिए, भाग्य नगर बना रहे थे, हैदराबाद का नाम बदल रहे थे। 10 सीट, मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला था 10 सीट भी नहीं, डबल डिजिट पे बीजेपी नहीं आएगी। और आपके सामने मेरी बात, हर दिन रिकॉर्ड चेक कर लीजिए। बीजेपी 4 एमपी को लड़ाया, भाड़ा पर प्लेयर लाके एटला राजेंद्र को लड़ाया, तो 10 सीट भी प्रधानमंत्री में जा पाए।
वोट शेयर इज 7 टाइम्स दैट ऑफ योर्स।
अरे मैम,
इनका वोट शेयर आप ही के स्टेट में 7 गुना हो गया आपसे ज्यादा।
हैदराबाद शहर में सिर्फ, मैम हैदराबाद शहर में सिर्फ 1 सीट जीता है। 24
आप भी तो हैदराबाद छोड़ के पूरे राज्य में कुछ नहीं जीते।
पूरी ताकत लगा दी है, सब लोग आ गया, कुछ नहीं हुआ।
तो सर सिमिलरली आप भी हैदराबाद को छोड़ करके चवन्नी नहीं जीते बाहर।
हम लोग मैम 9 में, मैम हमें नहीं हरा पाई, कांग्रेस बीजेपी दोनों नहीं हरा पाई। आप समझ जाइए कि हमारी ताकत क्या है।
आपकी ताकत,
ये हमारी ताकत है, दोनों ने ताकत लगा दी लेकिन नहीं हरा पाई। यही तो एमआईएम की ताकत है।
आपकी
अरे मैम 7 है क्योंकि मेरे पास अदानी अंबानी नहीं ना है।
अरे कमाल कर रहे हैं, कांग्रेस सरकार बना रही है, आप कह रहे कांग्रेस हमें हरा नहीं पाई।
को भेज दीजिए।
65 सीटें जीते हैं आप, 7 सीटें जीते हैं आप, कह रहे हैं मैं बड़ा।
कोई बनाएगी सरकार, तो बनाएगी बीजेपी। मैम अब की बार तेलंगाना में भाजपा सरकार, वो कहां गई? वो भाजपा सरकार 10 सीट नहीं ला पाई है। अरे 10 सीट नहीं लाई, तब आप इतना टाइम भाजपा को दे रही हैं। यही मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है।
हमें अदानी अंबानी का चंदा नहीं आता है। एग्जैक्टली इज द पॉइंट ऑफ दैट पॉलिटिक्स। आपको समझ में नहीं आता है, which is why they come in from nowhere and manage to get 1/3 in a municipal corporation in Greater Hyderabad, where people बच्चा ओवैसी साहब का नाम जपता है and they win 41 seats. क्योंकि आपको समझ में नहीं आता।
Why not you cross 10 seats?
Okay, why didn't they cross 10 seats?
10 seats
can he contest outside Hyderabad? I can tell you BJP would contest all the Lok Sabha constituencies in Telangana. Would MIM contest more than 1 seat? Do they have the guts to do that?
Let's look at
do they have the courage to do that? They don't have the courage to do that. And they come and talk about things. See, Karwan also, which has more than 70% Muslim population, BJP was in second position for a long time. Now, they do not have the guts to support the old city. And even in some of their Yakutpura, they won by just 800 votes. As you see, the margin has come down. MIM guys, you know, they can keep talking about so many things. They went and contested in Jubilee Hills only to ensure that BRS candidate wins and no other Muslim leader other than Owaisi and his brother should be there in Hyderabad. They want to defeat Mohammad Azharuddin. That's what has happened. Ask him, why did he go and contest in Jubilee Hills?
Don't do Bhajpa Darbari.
I know what to do. You tell me what you're supposed to do.
Yes, ma'am. बोलिए।
अरे बताइए ना, आप हैदराबाद जो सेंट्रल हैदराबाद के बाहर आप कंटेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, कम से कम पहले पैन स्टेट पार्टी तो बनिए आप बैठ के सबको चैलेंज कर रहे हैं। उफाला की हिम्मत नहीं है, ढिमाके की हिम्मत नहीं है, कांग्रेस ने हमने हरा दिया, वो सरकार बना के बैठे।
इनका परसेंटेज ही कम हुआ है पिछले साल।
सुनिए, आप सुन लीजिए। राहुल गांधी मैडम लेट मी स्पीक। राहुल गांधी नामपल्ली आए थे, राहुल गांधी चारमीनार आए थे, राहुल गांधी बहादुरपुरा आए थे, सब जगह राहुल गांधी हारे। हेमंता बिस्वा आए थे, योगी जी आए थे, वो भी हारे।
कांग्रेस की
हमारी वो अदानी अंबानी का चंदा नहीं आता है हमें।
अरे भाई, आपका परसेंटेज शेयर कम हो गया, आपका परसेंटेज शेयर कम हो गया। राहुल गांधी ने आकर सरकार बना ली, आप अभी भी कह रहे हो।
And by the way, sir, hold on a second. जहां तक नामपल्ली का सवाल है, जहां तक नामपल्ली का सवाल है, hold on a second. Let's quickly check the margins of Nampalli and also let's check the margins of Chandrayan Gutta. पिछली बार आपके अकबरुद्दीन ओवैसी जो कि कह रहे थे कि मैं पुलिस वाले को दौड़ा दूंगा, पुलिस को 15 मिनट हटा दो, उनका मार्जिन रिड्यूस हुआ है। आपके नामपल्ली में, बिकॉज आई वॉज ट्रैकिंग दैट सीट फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, AIMIM और कांग्रेस आगे पीछे चल रहे थे। अभी भी जो जीते हैं बहुत ही क्लोज मार्जिन से जीते हैं।
मैम
यस सर।
पद्मजा मैम बहुत वोटिंग परसेंटेज के हिसाब से अकबर ओवैसी साहब का देखिए, 1 लाख वोट आया लगभग उन्हें।
चलिए, we will just put out the exact figures of Akbaruddin Owaisi. Now let's take a look at the margins of the BRS and where they stand today, because that
yes, just the AMAM candidate has won just by 1,379 votes.
1,379 votes. 1400 वोट से कम का मार्जिन है आपके नामपल्ली में. सेकंड पोजीशन में कांग्रेस है.
कांग्रेस.
सेकंड पोजीशन कांग्रेस है. आपने अपना विधायक बदला, फिर भी 1400 वोट के मार्जिन से जीते हैं.
बीजेपी 200 वोट से. मैम जीत होती है ना. 15 वोट से भी जीत हुआ है. जीत तो जीत है ना. सिर का ताज तो मुझे पहनाया गया ना. राहुल गांधी और मोदी जी को नहीं पहनाया गया.
आदिल हसन, आई विल एक्सप्लेन द डिफरेंस टू यू. बीजेपी का अगर तेलंगाना में कुछ जीतना है, इट इज वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम यू विनिंग इन हैदराबाद. आपका हैदराबाद में 1400 को मार्जिन आना ऐसा है जैसे बीजेपी का गुजरात में 1400 का मार्जिन आना. दैट इज योर लिटरल स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड. जहां पे आपकी पार्टी की पैदाइश हुई थी, वहां अगर आप 1400 के मार्जिन से जीत रहे हैं, देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम वेदर यू रिकॉग्नाइज इट और नॉट.
नहीं, सुनिए. नहीं, पद्मजा मैम, वो सिकंदराबाद लोकसभा में आता है नामपल्ली, और कांग्रेस के जो कैंडिडेट है और बीजेपी का एमपी जो है रेड्डी साहब प्रदेश अध्यक्ष, दोनों में अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. बीजेपी 5 वोट नहीं लाई है. बीजेपी का पूरा वोट कांग्रेस में शिफ्ट हो गया है. उस कैंडिडेट ने ओपनली बोला कि लोकसभा में बीजेपी को जिताओ और विधानसभा में मुझे जिताओ. I have video evidence before I can put before.
Please, I want to see the Padmaja. I want to see the video evidence. I want to see the video evidence.
Show the video. Lokesh Jindal wants to see.
I really want to see that video.
Check the BJP vote share in.
नहीं, आप प्लीज अभी मुझे शो कीजिए आप वीडियो जो है आपके पास.
Check the video.
आप शो कीजिए अभी टेलीविजन पे. आप टेलीविजन पे शो कीजिए.
वो भी देख लीजिए.
आप शो कीजिए ना, आपके पास प्रूफ है.
मिनिस्टर आपका प्रदेश अध्यक्ष का कंस्टिट्यूएंसी है.
सर, learn to be gracious. Listen.
तब भी तो हार गए.
तेलंगाना में you and BRS tried hard and you lost badly. Accept it. तेलंगाना में कांग्रेस ने सरकार बना ली है. Accept it.
Now let's take a look at the margins. Since we are talking about how each party is faring over the next few months, K. Chandrasekhar Rao in Kamareddy actually had he has lost. We do not have a margin over here because, well, he has never contested from here before. So let's go on to the next seat. We are talking about Gajwel. The 2018 margin, JVC, was 58,000 votes. This time it has been halved. Gajwel has been won by the CM. But look at the margin, it has been halved.
Because people were upset with him. That, as we discussed a couple of days back, in the Gajwel town, people felt, okay, being a CM's constituency, a lot of things have happened for us.
Yeah, and a lot of development happened. They got weavers who were given incentives over there, which is a very large, I think, Padmashali constituency.
But Mission Bhagiratha, because of that, a lot of displaced families, they have not got their homes. In fact, in one of the debates with the BRS spokesperson, I told him, I've just come back from Gajwel, and this situation there. In fact, it is because of a lot of work which the BRS Karyakartas have done that he has been able to win at least 26,000 margin.
Let's take a look at Siddipet. Again, supposed to be a very strong seat. Harish Rao is a byword there. He is, of course, the nephew of K. Chandrasekhar Rao. But even for him, a margin of over a lakh, 1,18,699 has been reduced to 73,755. And he's one of your tallest leaders, Mr. Chaudhary. Are you still saying there is no problem? It's not just about you losing the elections and halving your seats. It's also the ones who have won, your leaders, their margins have reduced so drastically.
Padmaja, we have been saying this and we will say it again. Congress has tried to lead the people astray with unassailable pre-promises and guarantees. But this might be a temporary phenomenon where they will really get to see how well they perform. And later on, you are talking about margins. We will definitely surpass our own previous records.
Sir, with the greatest of respects, you know, I have heard you over the last 1 week. First, you said exit polls are bogus. We are sweeping to a win. Then you said the BJP is helping out the Congress. Now you are saying the Congress is making fake guarantees. Some problem must be within you also, no?
Padmaja, before speaking about other things, since you spoke about exit polls, Even your channel and everybody else predicted Chhattisgarh for Congress. What happened?
My dear friend,
Wasn't
I
it-
predicted for
wasn't it
Chhattisgarh
wrong?
BJP.
But we predicted
for BJP.
you are right.
I predicted for
You
BJP
are right.
and I predicted the same numbers.
But we predicted Telangana for Congress.
Padmaja,
Then
Padmaja, let
we
me tell you.
predicted Telangana for Congress. And not just that, we predicted you will lose in Kamareddy.
Exactly.
We got that right,
Bang
which
on.
nobody would
Then
believe
what
at that
happened to your
time. We
Chhattisgarh
predicted
prediction?
that Kamareddy you would
What
lose.
happened to your Chhattisgarh prediction?
You want to hang on to Chhattisgarh, sir? What happened to your election campaign?
So, if you think,
in this thing?
whatever you say is Bible, Gita or Quran, then it's not done.
See, you are not even accepting defeat, and more importantly, if you want to really introspect, a person like Harish Rao, who's most popular, is getting margin reduced purely because of the arrogance of KTR, purely because of the arrogance of Kavita. If welfare measures of yours have reached the people, it has reached the people. That's why 37% have voted for you. But the vote was, and let me tell you one thing, it was not about Congress guarantee. It was about the anger against your government.
They do not need you.
Okay.
There's already one BJP spokesperson over there.
Okay.
They do not need you.
Okay,
Learn to listen.
let's not make this personal, Mr. Chaudhary. This is
No,
not
no.
personal at all.
No, ask Sriram to refrain from making personal statements and ask him to listen.
Okay, nobody will make any personal
personal
statements.
comments.
Let's go by the data. I think people are very wise. They can decide for themselves. We've seen the margin go down from 1,18,000 to 73,000. Let's take a look at the next seat of Sirsila, where you have Mr. K.T. Ramarao. He's won it, but look at the margin
90,000,
again. From
one-third.
89,000, it's come down to 29,687. Are we still to believe that all of this is with match fixing? Sameerji, this is, constantly there is a refrain, B team, B team, B team. बीजेपी एंड कांग्रेस कोल्यूडेड, इसीलिए बीआरएस हार गई. तो फिर जो जीते भी हैं उनका मार्जिन इतना कम कैसे है?
मैं बीआरएस के पॉलिटिक्स को बताना चाहता हूं. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स बीआरएस इज डूइंग. पावर विद इन द फैमिली एंड मनी विद इन द फैमिली. आप पॉलिटिक्स देखिए. केसीआर चीफ मिनिस्टर, उनकी बेटी कविता एमएलसी, उनका बेटा केटीआर उद्योग मिनिस्टर, उनका दूसरा भतीजा संतोष कुमार मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट राज्यसभा, एक भतीजा महाराष्ट्र का इंचार्ज. मतलब ऑल पॉलिटिक्स परिवार के अंदर रहना चाहिए. पूरा पैसा कमाया हुआ परिवार के अंदर रहना चाहिए. मुझे लग रहा है कि जनता को, तेलंगाना की जनता को ये समझ में आ गया है कि जिस व्यक्ति ने तेलंगाना के लिए संघर्ष किया था, उसके दम पर जिसके 2014 और 2018 में जिसे एब्सोल्यूट मेजोरिटी मिली थी, वह परिवारवाद, करप्शन और तेलंगाना की जनता को इग्नोर करने का काम किया. इसलिए तीसरी बार जनता ने जिस पार्टी ने तेलंगाना को बनाया था, उसको वोट दिया और कांग्रेस की सरकार बनाई है.
नो, इफ यू आर अगेंस्ट परिवारवाद, आपने एनसीपी के साथ अलायंस क्यों किया? महाराष्ट्र में
की जनता, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की जो बात है कि सबका साथ, सबका विकास और सबका विश्वास, उसके ऊपर तेलंगाना की जनता बढ़ रही है. और आने वाले दिनों में तेलंगाना में भारतीय जनता पार्टी विल द लार्जेस्ट.
श्रीमान,
Lokesh Jindal answer his prediction. He says that Telangana is set to be the next Karnataka, just like the BJP all but won 3 seats of Karnataka in the Lok Sabha. Same is going to happen to Telangana.
Absolutely not, Padmaja. In fact, it is a clear denial, and there is a tendency to cover it up. Because if you really see, there is the numbers they are showing that there was a massive anti-incumbency wave against KCR, against BRS, and Congress defeated you on every count. You were having a voter share of 95% in the 2019 Lok Sabha election, and Congress at that point of time had only 3 MPs. And right now in 2023, you see Congress has increased its voter share. What is the percentage voter share of Congress, Padmaja?
We'll just figure out.
6%,
Can I see the voter share of Congress, please?
33 to 39.
33 to 39%.
39%. And that of BJP is hardly around 11 or 30.
It is 14%.
It's 14%. So basically, from 2019 onwards, there has been a gradual decline in your voter share. And what you're talking about the people of Telangana, in fact, the people of Telangana nakar diya hai BJP ko. You have to understand it straight away.
Okay, Telangana ne BJP ko nakar diya hai, says Lokesh Jindal and the BRS and the AIMIM. But what does this mean for 2024? Finally, we are going to look ahead. Sameer ji is predicting that like Karnataka in Lok Sabha, Telangana is going to be painted a deep shade of saffron. Right now, the Congress has found a stronghold, another one in the south. They are in power in Karnataka, and now in neighboring Telangana, they are also going to have a government, but they have done this by defeating a regional party, not the BJP. It's worked in 23, will it work in 24? The Telangana sentiment actually helped the Congress. Remember, we had done a survey which said, who do you credit? Which asked them, who do you credit for formation of Telangana? 40% or so said BRS, and 41% said Congress. So that Telangana sentiment, the emotional card maybe, which the Gandhis used, and they said that Indira Gandhi had an emotional connect with the state. Has it helped? No such factor to help the party in 2024. It has helped them in the assembly. Will it help them in the Lok Sabha? Muslim vote very quickly is being consolidated behind the Congress. Would you agree with this,
100%,
JVC?
100%.
Muslim vote is shifting then.
Muslim vote has shifted.
Has shifted already.
Has shifted.
But AIMM has retained all its 7 seats.
Retained, but you see their vote share has come down. The voting percent,
By 1%.
voter turnout itself is reduced, and their voting percentage has come down,
1.7.
and their wins have been very less margins.
Yes.
Margins have become thin, like that of BRS. So I'm not sure. See, I think still Owaisi Saab may win from Hyderabad. It would be very tough for any party to defeat him.
Maybe it depends on who they are going to field, who the Congress fields against him from Hyderabad. If they field a strong candidate, Adil Sahab, आप देख लीजिए मुस्लिम वोट खिसक रहा है. आप माने ना माने, बीजेपी को छोड़िए, बीजेपी चलिए कभी नहीं जीतेगी, पर आपका वोट तो खिसक जाएगा कांग्रेस को. कल को अजरुद्दीन साहब आ गए हैदराबाद में ओवैसी साहब के खिलाफ, क्या करेंगे?
मैम अजरुद्दीन साहब अभी विधानसभा नहीं जीत पाए, और बैरिस्टर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब जो खिदमत करते हैं, वेंकैया नायडू साहब को भी हमने हराया था. ये कांग्रेस बीजेपी दोनों को मिलके बोलिए, पहले भी इन लोगों ने कोशिश की थी 2009 में. मोदी जी को, राहुल जी को, दोनों को बोल दीजिए आ जाए हैदराबाद. देश को भी पता चल जाएगा हैदराबाद की आवाम किसके साथ है, जनता किसके साथ है. अच्छी बात है, गलतफहमी दिल्ली के लोगों को पालना अच्छी बात है, पालने दीजिए, लेकिन हैदराबाद हमारा था, हमारा है, इंशाअल्लाह क़यामत के सुबह तक हमारा रहेगा. ये हैदराबाद की आवाम की मोहब्बत है, उनके साथ हमारा रिश्ता सिर्फ ऐसे ही नहीं, 24 घंटा 365 दिन का रिश्ता है. अकबर ओवैसी साहब लगातार उनके बीच रहते हैं, उनकी आवाम असेंबली में आवाज उठाते हैं. 20,000 बच्चे को मुफ्त पढ़ाते हैं, तो जनता उन्हीं से न जुड़ेगी. साइबेरियन किरण जो दिल्ली से आते हैं वो तो चले गए, इमरान प्रतापगढ़ी चले गए, राहुल गांधी चले गए, मोदी जी चले गए, योगी जी चले गए, हिमंता बिस्वासा साहब चले गए, नासिर हुसैन चले गए, जितने दिल्ली दरबार के लोग थे चले गए. आज तो अकबर ओवैसी साहब और बैरिस्टर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब आवाम के बीच हैं. दारुसलाम में चाहे माथे पे टीका हो, टोपी हो, टर्बन हो, क्रॉस हो, सबका इस्तकबाल है. इसीलिए 1984 से आज तक हम जीत रहे हैं.
हमारी ग्रेटर हैदराबाद म्युनिसिपल काउंसिल
जनता जिताती है.
सो दैट्स देयर ओवरऑल आइडिया.
चलिए भगवान करे आपकी
दिखाइए.
अरे नहीं, आपको आगे लोकल बॉडी इलेक्शंस का ही आपका एम है, एंड आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट.
May all of your dreams come true. Every politician, even the AIMIM says that they are undefeatable, that they are bigger, better, stronger and more prominent than even the Congress which is forming the government, or the BRS which has doubled its vote share. But that is the kind of ambition that keeps politicians going. On this day, the very best of luck to all of you. Thanks very much, gentlemen, for joining us. This, like the PM said, is just the beginning. It's the trailer, and it sets the ball rolling for what is going to happen over the next 5 months. Thanks for watching.